morning all. Am I audible and the screen is visible? Just let me know into the chat box. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. So in last lecture, what we have seen, can anyone student can tell me or give the brief idea about that, what we have seen in a last lecture? Please log in a format. Please log in your format, right? Now onwards, any reminder is not given to you. You will be just marked as a absent, right? Okay, yeah. Sanjay, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. We
Yeah,
in last lecture we have seen how to calculate limits.
fine. Okay, and that is for more than one variable, right? The limit concept that we have seen, that is for what? More than one variable, right? Okay, what is the use
Yes.
of limit? Why we are going for the limit? Do you know that?
No, ma'am. I don't know.
Okay, fine, fine. So which methods we have discussed to find out the limit?
We have seen
Yeah,
where x and y have a and b
okay.
value, and the
Yeah,
second is when a and b have 0 value.
okay, fine, fine. Thank you. So that is correct when we have seen what? Two ways, right? Either the points where you want to find out the limit, that can be a 0, 0, or it's a non-zero, right? So how to find out that? So there are mainly two cases we have seen, right? And that we have seen the concept of what? Continuity of a function, right? Continuity of function. So what happened into that? One student told at that time, just when there is a break in between there, that is nothing but that function is a discontinuous. So yes, it's having some value, right? But it should be a finite. Then we can say what? That function is what? Continuous. Otherwise it will be discontinuous, right? So that concept we have seen in a last lecture. Now the examples are supposed to be asked, that you will be asked, right, one function definition is given, and obviously I told you, when you want to find out the continuity of function, it must be at some point, right? At some we have to find out the function is continuous or not. So one point is also given to you, right? So how you are supposed to find out or check the continuity of function? So obviously you should know the concept of limit also. So what is that? Just you need to prove what? If you want to define that the function is continuous or not. So for that, what we are going to do? Limit, right? Xy, limit xy tends to AB, for example, fine, of fxy. You have to find out the limit first. If that is equal to f of AB, that means what? Whatever function is given in that one, you have to simply put a and b value. If both, if limit and the value of function at that point both are same, then you can say that the function is continuous at that point, right? We'll see the example, so it will be clear to you at that time, maybe, right? By definition maybe you'll not get, so directly we'll move to the example, right? Continuity of function. So write down limit xy tends to 1 to fxy. So our AB is what? 1 to fxy, right? This. So fxy is given is what? Your fxy equal to x square plus 2y. And the question is what? Check the continuity at which point? 1, 2 point. Clear? This is my fx. You need to check the continuity at which point? 1, 2 point, right? So your a and b will be 1, 2. Fine. Now first step is what? You have to find out the limit. First thing is what? You have to find out limit. Second thing is you have to find out what? F of AB. If both are same, then you can say that the function is continuous at that point. So how we are going to find out the limit of this? Any student? How to find out the limit of this? This is 1, 2, right? Xy tends to 1, 2. Any one student? How we are supposed to find out the limit? Ankit, see, just log in with the format, right? Otherwise, you will be marked as a absent. Ankit, I think your roll number is 32, right? So just log in with the format, rename quickly. See, and one important instruction is for particularly math lecture is, please log in within 2 to 3 minutes. Maximum within 5 minutes you have to log in, right? See, if you are not supposed to be join the meeting within that time limit, otherwise you will be marked as absent, right? See, every day we are not here to call you and remind you that you should log in at the particular time, fine? See, if you are having any problem, right? So what you are supposed to do, just coordinator name is also given, right? With each timetable, lecture of particular faculty, and with that the coordinator name and number is also given. So just leave a message, WhatsApp message, and that is also not frequently, right? It is not like that every day you are supposed to do the message like I'll be, because of this problem I'll be late, right? Sometimes it is unstable, fine, because of connectivity or whatever the issue, right? You are having, so you should leave a one message, so that faculty also come to know that yeah, the student is having some problem, so he have joined late, right? But again, this is not a frequently, fine, sometimes it's okay. So try to join the meeting within 5 minutes maximum, right? Because we are sending you the link before I think 15 minutes, fine, that's why. Okay, fine. So what happened? Limit. How to check the limit? How to find out the limit of this? Any one student quickly? Dev, one number Dev Patel. How to find out the limit? Dev Patel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, how to find out the limit, Dev?
Limit?
Yeah, this. Are you here only, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I've given a one question, fxy equal to x square plus 2y. This is my function. I need to check continuity at 1, 2 point. But before that, whatever we have seen in the last lecture, right? Limit concept, how to find out the
Yes.
limit. Yeah, so that answer I want.
Okay, ma'am.
So how we are going to see that?
1.
Sorry,
1.
1. How? Can you
Y
just,
0.
y, where the y is 0?
Yes, ma'am.
1,
Taking.
2. I told what? 1, 2.
Okay, okay, okay. 1. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, due to nano, I cannot see screen very much visible.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, fine. Next, anyone? Yeah, Inder Purohit. Yeah, 40 number. Yes, you can unmute.
And x tends to 1.
Yes. And y
Limit
tends
x
to
tends
2.
to 1.
Okay.
And y tends to 2. And
Yes.
yes,
So
x
this
square
can,
plus 2y in the bracket is.
okay. So my fxy is what? X square plus 2y. So instead of x, I'll put what? 1 square plus 2y. So 2 and y is what? 2. Right? Y is what? 2. Fine. So what is the answer? Sorry. The answer will be what? 5. See, there are two ways. I told you how you are supposed to find out the limit. First, you have to do what? Limit x tends to 1 and limit y tends to 2 and f of x. That means I'll directly write down x square plus 2y. So how you are, first you put the value of y and then you put the value of x, right? Then you are supposed to find out. Second way is what? You have to first apply the limit of what? X, right? That we have seen last time. In a last lecture, we have seen this concept, how to find out the limit. So you should remember. You have to find out in this two way, right? If both are same, okay, and point is not 0, 0. So directly move to the find out f of AB. In that way you have to find. But see here there is a plus sign is there, right? So if you directly put x and y value both at same time, na, then also it will give you the same answer, 5, right? If you are supposed to find out in both this way, it will give you the 5 answer, and this also will give you the 5 answer. So we can say that what our limit f of xy tends to fxy equal to what? 5. Clear up to this? Anyone is having doubt? Okay. Now f of AB. So simply f of AB, how we are going to find out? F of xy equal to x square plus 2y. Now f of AB. AB that means 1, 2. So f of 1, 2 is again 1 square plus 2 into 2. So obviously it is also 5. So we can say what? Limit xy tends to 1, 2 of f of xy equal to f of AB. We can say that, yes or no? Right. So what happened here? F of xy equal to, so we can write that the function is continuous at point 1, 2. So main thing is what? Whatever the concept of limit we have seen in the last lecture, that also you need to apply. And then you have to find out f of AB. Simple, right? These examples are very simple, and mostly one you will find in an exam, either to find out the limit or to check the function is continuous or not, right? So make a practice of this thing. Now this is 5, so we can say that it is continuous at that point. Now the if here what 1, 2 point, but if the point is given what 0, 0, fine, then also you have to apply the limit concept, right? If it's a origin, so you have to check for what this way, and y equal to mx and y equal to mx square, that also you have to check. And if see limit is exist, then and then you can say that the function is continuous. If limit does not exist, then obviously your function is discontinuous. Why? Because see in last lecture I have explained with the graph. If limit is not exist, that means it will be breaking at some point, right? So what we can say, your function is discontinuous. You have to just stop at that point, because if your limit is not supposed to be exist, they are not supposed to be same, either you move your function or you will get your point from left side or a right side. If you are not getting at the same point, so obviously your function is discontinuous. Fine. So this is the basic concept of limit and continuity. Clear now all of you, or is there any doubt? Is there any doubt, or we'll move to the other example? Just write down into the chat box. Okay, only one student has no doubt, I think, right? Because he, see, some student only, I have marked that 10 to 12 students are used to give a response, right? So what others are doing? Because I used to check the chat after the video recording. Okay, after the meeting is over, I need to check. So many students are not either responding through what? If I ask them to unmute themselves, then also some problems are there. They are not supposed to write into the chat box. So how can I come to know that you are having the understanding of this concept or not, right? So make a habit of that. Fine. And if you have any doubt, na, just raise your hand, because there are so many chats are there. So again, I cannot read all the things meanwhile the lectures of 40 minutes, right? Fine. Okay. So next example of the continuity is fxy equal to 2x square plus y, and that is the value xy not equal to 1, 2. The function itself is given a two finite value. You need to check xy is equal to 1, 2. This is my function definition. So what we know, this function is what? Discontinuous, right? Because it's having two values and two intervals. Fine. So, but what? You have to prove that. What? You have to prove that function is discontinuous at 1, 2 point. It is given in the definition itself, but you have to prove that, right? Fine. So, how to prove that? So obviously we know the definition of function continuity, that you have to find out what? Limit and all that, right? So first what we'll do? We'll find out the limit. So limit xy tends to 1, 2 fx. Find out quickly the limit now. Limit, simple, right? Xy tends to 1, 2. My fx is what? 2x square plus y. So just see, when this type of thing is there, no need to put y first and then x first and y after that, right? Just put both the value at the same time, so you will get the same answer. Fine. So this is the trick, how to solve it in a less time. So your answer would be what of this? 4, right? Just replace x with the 1 and y with the 2, so you will get a 2. Now you have to find out what? F of AB. That means what? F of 1, 2. So that is what? 2 into 1 square plus 2. So obviously that will be getting what? You are getting what? That is, sorry, 1, 2, right? So 2 into 2, fine. Just a minute. Xy 1, 2. Yeah. F of 1, 2 is given to you, right? See, if you are finding with this, then you will get what? 4. But just see the definition of function. See the definition of function. F12 is given to you. That is what? 0. So this is the case. So that means it is not a 4. If you are going to calculate, so obviously it comes 4. So this thing you need to take care about this here. What? F12 is 0. It is given where? When xy is 1, 2. Fine. So you have to write down what? This is 0. So we can say that what? Limit xy tends to 1, 2 of fxy is not equal to f of xy. Right? So we can say that function is discontinuous at point 1, 2. Doubt? Sorry. Any doubt in this? Fx is, yeah, discontinuous, right? So, but it is what? It will be asked that prove that. So you have to write down all this step. Fine, because it's what? They are asking to prove something. Fine. Okay. Okay. Which you can't understand? See, you can write anything. Either you can write what? F of AB or F of XY. It's okay, fine. Because we have assumed that 1 and 2 are what? AB. Fine. Okay. So what you did not understand, Ankit? See, just you have to what? Prove that it is discontinuous. So how you are supposed to prove that? Because we know the definition of what? Continuity. How to find out the function is continuous or not. So for that, what you are supposed to do? Limit. Find out the limit first. So that you will getting 4. Is there any doubt in that? Right? limit is 4. Now when you find out f of AB, that means f of xy simply. So what happened? Because x we have considered as a, that is what your this one integer, right? 1 2. That means f of 1 2 in short. So what happened at that? If you are going to put xy value directly, then you will get 4. But you are not supposed to do that. Why? Because here the function is given in the definition itself. What? F of xy equal to 0 instead of what this is, right? So when x and y value are 1 2, okay, at that point the value of function is 0. So no need to calculate that. But what happened? By doing quickly the sum, you supposed to do in this way. But that will give you the wrong answer, because what? Definition of function is different. Fine. Okay. So at that time it is what? 0. It is given. You can write in a bracket what? It is given. So these two are not matching. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, you understood. Okay. So we are not going to into that much detail now. It is clear to that student. Next, discuss the continuity of function. Discuss the continuity of function. That means you need to write a proper method and just you need to tell the function is continuous or not. Okay, f of xy equal to x square minus y square. See, now minus will come into the equation, right? So you need to take care about that, x square plus y square, and the xy point is not 0 0. At that time the equation is this, and it is 0 when xy equal to 0 0. So discuss the continuity of function at point 0 0. This was asked example, right? I think in 2014 or 15. I don't remember, but it was asked, right? See, two function definition is given. Xy not equal to 0 0 and xy 0 0. So what is the first step? Any one student I want? I want one student. How we are going to check and just concentrate. It is at origin 0 0. So you need to find out the limit also, and how you are supposed to find out the limit. That is the main thing, right? Just raise your hand quickly. Yeah, hate.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, limit x tends to 0 and in bracket limit y equal to 0,
Okay,
x square
just a
minus
minute.
y square
Just a
upon x
minute.
square plus a.
Just a minute. I'll write down. Limit x tends to 0 in bracket. You are correct one. Y
Limit
tends to 0.
y tends to
Okay.
0,
I'll
x
write
square minus
directly
y square.
function here, x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. I think this type of sum we have done. Okay. So limit x tends to
Equal
0.
to
Yeah,
x tends to 0.
what is the answer here?
X square upon x square.
That is cancel out, right? So 1.
1 equal to 1.
Yeah. So my value is what? 1. Okay.
1.
Yeah. Now next
Then
way
limit
is what?
y
Limit,
tends to 0.
yeah, y tends to 0. That limit x tends to 0. Fine. And I'll put into
X square
what?
minus y
Yeah.
square upon x square plus y square.
Okay, fine. So what is the answer for this?
Limit y tends to 0
Yes.
equal to minus y square upon y square.
Yeah. So it will be minus 1. Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So my answer would be what? Minus 1. Okay. Now what is
It is
what?
discontinuous.
Yeah. So what we can say here, limit does not exist, right? You have to write down in a sentence, the both limits are different one. Both limits are different. So this implies what? Limit does not exist. Fine. So if limit is not exist, so we can say that the function is discontinuous at point 0 0. You have to write down in this way, right? Clear? Any other? Anyone is having doubt? Yeah, discontinuous 1 and not equal to -1. Correct, correct, right? So if you will find the limit does not exist, no need to find out f of AB. Clear? Okay, fine. Quickly, one more example. Fx y equal to 2xy upon x square plus y square when xy not equal to 0, 0, and it will be a 0 when xy, see there is no minus now, right? Okay, fine, 0, 0. So what you need to show that function is continuous at every point. This is most important example, so note down every point except origin. What you need to prove? The function is continuous at every point, right? Except origin. So how you are going to do? How you are going to check that? Suppose this will be asked in an exam. So how you are supposed to give the proof of that? Anyone student? Just raise your hand. First, what you will check? You will check continuity at 0, 0 or discontinuity of that. Discontinuity at 0, 0 or some. Check the limit first. Okay. Fine. At 0, 0 or something else, that I am asking. See, obviously I need to check the limit. Yeah, Deepesh want to say something. Yeah, Deepesh.
Then y is equal to mx and limit x tends to 0 or y is equal to mx
But
square, ma'am.
yeah, but see, that is correct one, y equal to mx. But when you are supposed to consider y equal to mx, first you need to find out what? Directly we are not going to check y equal to mx. First, obviously we'll check the limit.
First of all,
Limit
x tends to 0.
Yes.
Then
Limit,
answer is 0.
yeah.
And y tends to 0, then answer is obviously 0.
Yes, right. So that means what? I'll directly write down this thing, right? F of x. See, I'm not writing value, but this thing I think clear. You must be having clear. In this way only you want to specify, na, Deepesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So both I'm getting what? 0. And I'm going to check at origin. So obviously you have to take what next? Y equal to mx, right? And x tends to 0. So what should be the answer for that? Limit x tends to 0. Dipesh, have you calculated? Y equal to mx. So just put here 2x, y equal to mx, fine, okay, upon x square plus y square. So x square plus m square x square. I think you have mute yourself. Yeah, Deepesh.
Yes, ma'am. Y is equal to mx.
Yes, that I have
Mm,
put.
mm,
Now what is the
ah,
answer for
the
this?
answer is 0.
Answer of this y equal to mx.
Ma'am, answer is 0.
How? Is it 0?
Ma'am, y is equal to mx and taking limit x tends to 0.
Yes. So it would be what?
Then 3x cube by m. 3x cube m by x square in bracket 1 plus m square, ma'am.
Okay. Obviously here it would be what? See, what you are supposed to do? 2x square m, right? I'm not writing limit. 2x square m upon x square 1 plus m square. Directly you are not supposed to put x. This x square is cancel out. So your answer would be what? 2m upon 1 plus m square. Fine. 2m upon 1 plus m square. Getting all of you? Right? So what you are supposed to do, you need to write what? Limit is exist or not at 0 point? Deepesh? These answers are different one, right? So what we can say from that? You can unmute yourself, Deepesh. Yeah, Isha. Isha.
Ma'am, these can
Yeah.
limit is not exist.
Yeah. So we can say what? Limit is not exist. Limit is not exist at which point? At 0, right? Fine, na? So what we can say? It is discontinuous at which point? At point 0. So we have proved that, right? What? It is discontinuous at origin. Fine. Now we need to prove second thing. What? That it is continuous at every point except origin. Are you getting this or not, all of you? Fine. So I need to check what? The function is continuous at every point. So let's take assumption that xy point is a AB point. XY point is what? AB point. It's a arbitrary point in the XY plane. Okay, any. So, and they both numbers are real one. A and B are what? Real. So, obviously we need to first find what? Limit. XY tends to what? Now AB. And my fxy, okay, I'll write down fxy. So, what I will get here? Instead of x a and instead of b y b, right? So I'll get 2ab upon, I'm directly writing the answer a square plus b square, and obviously it is not a origin, it is other than that. A and B are the any arbitrary point within the xy plane. They are not supposed to be origin, right? So obviously this is what? 2ab upon a square plus b square. That means you will get some finite value here. You will get what? Some finite value at that point. And if you find out f of ab, if you find out f of ab, then also you will get the same answer. Fine. So we can say that what? F of ab equal to limit xy tends to ab, so of f of y. So we can say that the function is continuous at every AB point. Okay, every AB point, and the function is discontinuous at origin. So in this way, you can give the proof. Okay, any doubt? Yeah, 2AB upon, okay, any doubt? Limit does not exist. Okay, fine. So if you are having doubt, then you can raise your hand now. Whatever the concept we have seen for the continuity, right? So obviously this type of sum is the most important, right? You have to prove something instead of a simple examples, right? So this can be there. Okay. So any doubt? Okay, I think no doubt, right? Fine. So this is about what? Continuity of function and the limits of the function in both the lecture, right? And that is what? More than one variable. So sometimes it is called what? Function of two variables or function of more than one variables. In some books, the heading may be like that only. Function of variables, right? So limit concept and continuity concept. Now the next concept is what? Partial derivative. So it is written there. See, the function of several variables. It is not one variable. Maybe 2 variable, 3 variable, 4 variable. But in our syllabus, it is up to what? 2 variables. So partial derivatives. So the name itself tells you, right? You have learned the differentiation. In basic mathematics lectures, we have seen many examples that is of one variable. Now partial. So the meaning of itself is what? Suppose you are having a two variables, say x and y. So what you are going to do? Partial derivatives. That means partially you are doing the differentiation. So if you are doing the differentiation with respect to x, so you are keeping y as a constant. And if you are going to do a differentiation with respect to y, then other variable, that means what? It is x. That is supposed to be constant. So in that way, the name simply it is what? Partial. So we'll see the definition, but it is not that much important, right? So what is that? Suppose u equal to fxy, one function is given. When you want to find out the derivation of this with respect to x, find partial derivative of this with respect to x. So it will be written as a what? Del u by del x. This is what the pronunciation is, del u. Fine. Del u by del x, the meaning is what? Partial differentiation of u with respect to x, but keeping what? Y as a constant. So how it will be written? Del u by del x equal to limit delta x tends to 0, fine, fx plus delta x, some differentiation in x, minus fxy, no need to go into the detail of this much of definition, right? Because it is normally not asked, but just we are going through that one. So if you find somewhere, so it's not like that we have not seen a one single time, right? So what? Partial derivative of u with respect to x. So at that time you have to keep y as a constant. One mistake is there, I'll just revise it. What is that? Y as a constant, right? So you have to write in which way? X plus delta x comma y minus fxy. Same way, u equal to fxy, a partial derivation of this with respect to y. So how it will be? Del u by del y, obviously, right? Equal to limit delta y tends to 0. Fine, delta y tends to 0. Then how we are supposed to write it? Fx, x is a constant, y plus delta y, fine, minus f of xy upon delta y. Simple, right? So this is what? A partial derivatives of u with respect to x and with respect to y. Now sometimes it may be denoted as a what? In exam may be asked, this is called a fx. Fx. This may be called fy, right? Sometimes it will be like that, fx and fy. And sometimes it may be ux and uy. It may be asked like find out ux and uy, find out fx and fy, or find out the partial derivative. In either of the way it can be asked, right? So this is just a normal definition of what? Partial derivative. Partial, that means something you are going to keep constant. Two variable, one is there, second constant, like that. Okay. So this is about partial derivative normally. Next time we'll see how to find out higher order derivatives.